Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of ZenScript. Today I just want to do a real quick little tutorial as to how to hide a program on your desktop. And basically there's a number of reasons to do this. One, maybe you have a program that only you use. You want to make sure that nobody else is going to use it, but you still want to have quick access to it. Another reason is maybe it's a private program, file sharing program or security program or um, programs that will be like a virtual network basically, or privacy programs, things like that. Basically these are programs that you're going to use, or that you have a reason to actually have them be concealed. Now, you may be thinking, well, why don't I just right click on the program and choose it as hidden? Now, the problem with doing that is if you go and click the hidden button, press apply, as you can see, you can't even click it anymore. The only way to actually bring it back then is to change the view back to actually show hidden items, but then that'll actually show all your hidden items and your program will be visible again, and that is pretty much something that you want to avoid doing. So I mean, the idea is to have a program that nobody can see, but if you know where it is, you'll be able to click on it. And as you can see, doing this method, the hidden method, you can't even click on it. It's almost as if it was never there. So basically we're going to have to use a different method, and let me take this off being hidden, because this is actually the program I'm going to be doing this with. So basically there are a number of ways to do that. First off, what you want to do is you want to get rid of the little shortcut arrow, which, as you can see, I've already done that on my desktop. Now, there are a number of ways of doing this. You can use a registry edit. Now, the only problem with the registry edit I've ever found is that initially, yes, the registry edit seems to work well, but if your background is not black, sometimes you'll see a black box over where the arrows are supposed to be for every shortcut, and then it'll also make your hidden program also visible, especially if your background isn't also black. So instead, we're not going to do the registry edit this time. There is a program called Winarrow Tweaker. There's another tweaker program, I'm not sure what the name is, but I like to use Winarrow because it is pretty much to the point in the way it's supposed to be. Simple to use and gets the job done the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to show you what that looks like real quick. Press yes, and it'll bring up the tweaker program, and you click on shortcut arrow, and those are your options. The default arrow, classic looking arrow, none, or a custom. Custom, you could pick a different kind of arrow if you want, but we're hiding the program on the desktop, so we're not actually going to use that. We're going to use no arrow. Once you do that, you can close out of that. And now we're just going to pick a program at random to hide. Generally, you do want to choose, let's say in this example, iTunes, because nobody else here uses iTunes. And well, this is my laptop, this is my own personal computer, but even on the communal computers that are in this house, nobody uses iTunes. So as you can see, all the shortcut arrows are already gone. So what we're going to do first off is click anywhere on the window that's not actually bringing up a program, and select new and folder. Just hit enter, so that way it makes it normal and that you're not naming it. select properties, and go to customize. Select change icon. This you want to actually copy, and you will see why in a moment. So now that you copy that, you can click cancel, and delete the folder you just created because you don't need it anymore. So now we're going to click on iTunes, right click the program, and go down to properties. If you're not already on the tab, click on the shortcut tab and then change icon. Now this is why we actually needed to copy that other location, because right now it just gives me the program's file location. So delete that out and hit paste, and then click anywhere in this window right here. Now because we used the tweaker to get rid of the arrow, we're going to select that, which is just a blank spot with the arrow, but the arrow is not going to appear because we've already selected eliminate arrows for the shortcuts. If you get the user account control pop up, hit continue, and then OK. So as you can see now, you can't see where it is because there's no icon, but you can see the name. So now we've got to get rid of that. Now the key combination for this was actually provided in another video by a Miss Kayla Wood. She does have a few videos for different upgrades as well as different items for Windows and different shortcuts for programs. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to rename this, and you're going to use the combination Alt, and then while holding Alt key, enter in 0160. That is 0160. And then you can let go of the Alt key, and now you get nothing. Hit enter. I ask you to provide administrative rights, possibly. And once you click off of that, now you can't see the program. You know where it's at though because you made it. So there it is. If I move off of it, you can't see it. Move back on. And as I said, I use this method because if I change my background, let's use one that's not black. See, even using one that's not black, you can't see where it's at unless you know where it is. See, it's right there. Now, if some people may want to just go with a solid color, but that only works as long as your background never changes. So, I'm just going to cancel that. Leave my background where it was. But, now you know how to hide a program and hide its name and everything. So basically, I will include these links in the video, which is basically the link which gives you WinArrow Tweaker, as well as the other methods listed here. As far as I know, Tweaker, I am running Windows 8.1, so Tweaker does work on Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty, say about 98% sure it will work on Windows 10. Believe I did see a listing for Windows 10 on it. But I hope this is informative and help somebody. And feel free to drop by Miss Kayla Wood's YouTube channel as well. Like I said, the alt code actually was gotten from her video on how to hide a folder. So feel free to ask any questions if you have any, and make any suggestions, anything you want to see.